The issue of gender equality has been a part of countless political discussions around all the world. We try to enhance and fight for the gender equality in the past few decades. In other countries, they are discussing about the statistics on employment, equal pay, and political representation of men and women. However, in Malaysia, we have another gender inequality issue that need to discuss, which is citizenship. Did you know that the children that born to Malaysian mother cannot get Malaysian citizenship? They might be allowed to live here up until a certain time. However, they won't be granted a Malaysian birth certificate or IC. Let's go into the details. In Malaysia, there are two main ways to get citizenship, which are through registration and naturalization. Citizenship through registration basically means that the person is entitled to be a Malaysian. They fit all the criteria under the federal constitution, and all that left to do for them is to register at JPN. On the other hand, citizenship through naturalization is given to foreigners who live here for a certain amount of years and fulfill the criteria set by the government. This is usually given to people who migrate here permanently or to foreign spouse and children of Malaysia. It sounds pretty straightforward at the outset, but it can be complicated in the specific cases. For the citizenship through registration, one of the country's citizenship law that found in the federal constitution stated that a person is considered as citizen of Malaysia if they are born outside the country but only to Malaysian fathers, not included the Malaysian mother. This means that the children can only register as a Malaysian citizen if the father is Malaysian. If the father is foreigner, while the mother is Malaysian, the child they born is considered as a foreigner. By this citizenship law, it has shown us how serious the issue of gender inequality occurs in Malaysia, and regarding to this reason, there are many child couldn't get Malaysian citizenship. A few months ago, there are a group of 6 Malaysian mothers fighting for their rights and currently challenging this law in court so that their children can also become Malaysian. However, the government had attempted to straighten out the case, stating that there was no major issue about the country's citizenship law. But luckily, the judge said that the case should be heard by the court since the mother were only asking for equality in the law. If they do win this case, it will mean that children born outside Malaysia to Malaysian mothers and not just fathers can get citizenship. Well, if they lose the case, the children might just apply for citizenship through naturalization, which means that the children isn't automatically attended to it, but will need to fulfill certain criteria. Malaysian mothers who give birth abroad can also appeal to citizenship. However, it is a tedious and tough process, which is why they're fighting for a change in the law. For the rest who failed to get citizenship for many years, unfortunately, they continue to remain stateless. Women's rights in Malaysia still need a lot of improvement. The country suffers a wide gender gap and many women living in undesirable situations. Other than citizenship issue, there are also plenty serious cases about the gender inequality. For example, young girls are leaving school to marry. Women's rights continue to suffer from high rate of domestic abuse and sexual assault. However, don't be disappointed. There have been many positive influences working to improve women's rights. These organizations have assisted in passing legislation, educating the public, offering victims shelter, and empowering women. We as a woman need to keep moving and fight for our rights. Gender equality is not only a fundamental human right, but a necessary foundation for a peaceful and sustainable world. That's all from me. Thank you.